Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Nazir Aman Shahani, lecturer in botany, Ali Baba Boys Degree College, Kochi. Today I will deliver lecture on the topic Introduction to Ecosystem. Before starting into detail, let's have a look into the content of the topic. What happens in ecosystem? What is ecosystem? How many types are of ecosystem? Structure of ecosystem, detailed study of components of ecosystem. Let us start. In ecosystem there is flow of energy and recycling of nutrients. As we know that primary source of energy is sunlight and source of nutrients is our environment in which we are living, that is rich in nutrients. So in this way, all living organisms interact with each other and with their environment. In this way, a system develops which is known as ecosystem. There are two different types of ecosystems: aquatic ecosystem and terrestrial ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem is again divided into two main ecosystems: freshwater ecosystem and marine ecosystem. While terrestrial ecosystem is divided into desert ecosystem, forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem and tundra. On a structural point of view, all ecosystems consist of two major components, a biotic component and biotic component. Let us discuss abiotic component. Abiotic component or non-living components are essential for the life. These include inorganic elements and compounds, organic compounds, climatic factors. Biotic components are producers in which plants and certain chemosynthetic bacteria includes, consumers in which herbivores, carnivores, omnivores and detritivores includes, decomposers, bacteria and saprophytic fungi are decomposers. They decompose dead and decay material. Detail about producers. Plants are producers. They are also known as autotrophs. They have capabilities to manufacture their own food material by the process of photosynthesis. Only the green plants and chemosynthetic bacteria have this capability to synthesize food for all other animals and microbes. Green plants produce all the organic compounds of their protoplasm directly or indirectly from the organic compounds. In shallow water like ponds and lakes we find a variety of rooted, emergent, submerged and floating plants. Herbs, shrubs, grasses, trees, mosses, etc. are the main producers in terrestrial ecosystem. While in ocean, the phytoplankton are the most important producers. Now consumers. Consumers depend directly or indirectly upon the autotrophs for the purpose of their food. Because they are heterotroph, they have no capability to manufacture their own food material. For the purpose of food, they depend upon the autotrophs. There are four types of consumers: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores and detritivores. Herbivores. They feed directly upon the green plants and they are termed as primary consumers. In terrestrial environment, animals such as cow, sheep, elephant, rabbit, fruit-eating birds and insects may be as regarded primary consumers. In aquatic environment, zooplankton, molluscs, and herbivore fishes represent as primary consumers. Carnivores, they are those animals that feed directly on other animals. Carnivores that feed upon directly on herbivores are called as secondary consumers, such as wolves, foxes, jackals, lizards, snakes, etc. are secondary consumers. Secondary consumers in turn may be preyed upon by still large and top carnivores called as tertiary consumers. Tigers, lions, leopards are the example of tertiary consumers. Omnivores. They feed on both plants and animals. For example, pigs, humans are example of omnivores. Detritivores. They are the fourth type of consumers that feed on detritus in terrestrial environment. Earthworms, millipedes, cockroaches, etc. may be regarded as detritivores. In aquatic environment, the shrimps, crabs, insects, larvae, worms, etc. may be regarded as detritivores. Decomposers. Decomposers are microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi. They break down and reduce complex organic compounds of dead organic matter into simpler inorganic and organic substances. No ecosystem could function long without decomposers. Importance of decomposers is that they decompose dead organic tissues and recycle nutrients so that they can be reused.